Hello, lovely viewers. It's another episode of Campus Diary with yours truly, Rue. On today's edition, I have here with me a gentleman who has a bachelor's degree in family and consumer sciences. He's a former coursemate. He's affable, he's a lovely person to be around, and his persona, I can't say you would see for yourself. So stay tuned, we'll be back with the interview. And we are back. I'll let him introduce himself. I have with me
Emmanuel Nii Lamptey.
Emmanuel Nii Lamptey. That sounds like a rap line I can do. You know I'm a rapper too. Anyways, where did you have your basic education?
The Youngsters International School.
Where?
I with the primary aspect, I had it at Kotobabi, and with the junior high school, I went to Nima branch. We have 5 branches. Yes.
Then that's quite a big school.
A very big
A
school.
very big international.
International
You know, Ghana, most of people put international on their schools when the school is not even
It's
international.
international. As for the youngsters, it's an international school, a big international school.
When I'm Ghana food, they'll Google right now, Massachusetts.
I'm gonna go cry. The youngsters, there's a very big school, so all your related children go to the youngsters. Yeah.
Currently, why are you doing your national service? If
Okay.
you may, if you want.
Okay, I'm doing it at a municipal assembly. Yes, I'm a social worker.
That's like in line with what I'll say we did in school because we did it in school. You were not you were not there. Me and him were there. Yes. So has it helped you? Like has it brought you to put what you learned in school like on board practicability of it?
Oh yes, it has really helped me with the schooling aspect, which is the theory aspect. So I did the theory aspect in school, and I'm now practicing it as a social worker. It's very good. It's a nice experience. You get to understand people. You know how the life is, how people are suffering out there. So with that, it's good. Let me say, it's just good. Yes.
So it's like you're touching lives.
Exactly.
Touching lives, see. Anybody who knew you from school days who say, hey, Ima, who you sleeping course, Anna?
Ah, man, shed on your slimming cause. Me be yari kakra, but I recovered. But later, no, I realized, oh, I said me yarin kakra, and Emma mean didi. I wasn't eating that much. You see, I got this flat stomach, Now me
Six packs. Oh, sorry about that. We had no
Yes,
idea.
yes,
We thank
so-
God that you're all fine and here, and
Amen.
So your career path, the Ima, I have seen. Whoopee, Adrian, no one near ma. Oh, but before that, what tertiary did you go to?
I went to Ghana Senior High School, Kufuidia.
Ghana Studio School. Can we just say, oh, mama, fast, baby.
Yes, we are beacons of the East, so yes.
Okay, then I get where the rush is coming from. All the rush. Okay. What did you do?
Oh, I studied home economics.
For a boy, I don't mean to be prejudicious, if that's a word, about this, but I'm saying as it is. For a boy going into, it's a mixed school, right?
Yes, it's a mixed school.
And then you were the only boy in the class.
Yes, I was the only boy.
So being in the midst of all the girls and doing home economics, you were certainly in the boarding house.
Yes, I was in a boarding house.
Doing home economics.
Yes.
But the main can't quit you.
Okay.
Tell me how Form 1, Form 2, and Form 3, because
Okay.
there's no way you will forget key things.
I get it.
So take us through that.
Okay. After during junior high school, when the schools came out for us to select our schools, I selected Adisadel College. I was going to do business there actually. So my dad was like, "Oh no, I don't want you to go to Adisadel College. It's far from home. I can't come to Central Region. I want you to go to Achimota." I told him, if I go to Achimota, you make me a day student. You always take me and bring me back. I don't want that. I want to also live my life from home. And it was like, oh, okay. Then I had a classes teacher by then. So the class teacher helped me and it was like, oh, there's a school called Ghana Senior High School at Kufuidia. But when you go there, it's just like Achimota in Accra. So that's a very good school. So when he chose that, I really love to cook. Actually, I live with my auntie, my late auntie, Mrs. Ruth Odako Lamptey. You can see her
May
picture
she
right.
rest in peace.
You can see a picture right there. So yes, always I'm in the kitchen with her, always cooking. We are always cooking. So with that, she saw that oh, my son loves cooking. So anytime she cooks, I'm there learning. So from then I was like, oh, since I know the basics, then let me do home economics in SHS. Then I know the baking aspects. That's how come I chose home economics. Yes. And when I got there, Form 1, we were 5 boys in the midst of 60 girls in a class. But because of, let me say, is this societal pressure, SHS pressure, the boys, I don't know if they weren't determined to do the course.
They left.
They left.
Why are you running?
I don't know where they're running to. One went to science class, two went to business, and one went to general arts. But I told myself, no, it doesn't matter. I will stay for this course. And moreover, I have this girly thing in me, so I could stay with them.
Who cares? That's some determination. That's some determination.
Yeah.
That's a great bold step you took
Yes,
there.
a very great bold step.
And then, so whilst you were selecting the schools, your father wasn't in any way influencing your course choice.
No, not at all. He left everything for me. But his was he wanted me to go to Achimota Senior High School.
Right now, Chimota is in the news with all the blah 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 about it.
He wanted me to go to.
What is your take on that?
Okay, on which what one?
The Rastafarians and that Chimota school. Oh, aside the COVID, that's what COVID needed. But the Rastafarian thing, and then they're not allowing them to have it.
Okay. In Ghana, we value education a lot. And with education, it's very important. So why when someone is going to school, you look at the physical appearance before admitting the person? I don't understand.
If you were an old student of Achimota, if you're an old student, so what's the idea?
Hey, Achimota de meaning.
Oh, Papa school, no. You've offered kids, baby. So if you are actually an old student, is this what you'd be saying?
What I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Because like why should they be sacked because of their hairdo and their physical appearance? That's what I don't understand.
To an extent, I think I also understand what you're saying. And you mentioned that you're a girly.
Yes.
And in Ghana, when you are girly, so many names. I don't want to mention some here. We don't want, please, we don't want it here. How did you go through there? You were in the boys' dorm. How did you go through it?
So with the girly aspect in SHS, being the dormitory, say you know I have ass. I have plenty. Oh, Pacho DV. I have ass into with so many, let me say this, so many boys in Ghana are into guys, but they are trying to hide it because of what society will say. Yes, let me say this. A lot of guys, straight guys, are into guys, but because of society, they are trying to hide it. Because I've gotten so many approach in SHS. The SHS, I'm starting who say, Sana, like there is something like this. I didn't know. I was yes, because I'm a about obeying yes, sir. Or approaching me, sada. Into SHS now, because we could drive bathroom is a mass bathroom. We could drive a lot of boys come to watch me. Standing in their balconies, looking at me. I'll be like, hey God, what's wrong? Like, what is this?
Wait, were they coming to look at you because wait, why? I'm not better than
Say, oh, maybe a baby now who bema what's be breeder. It's not really common. Let me see.
and then you're rounded, I raise it pecky, just standing.
Me to make sure, but maybe stand me down for fun and say, how is my, my bottles like? They were like, oh, shapy, you have hips and all that. And say, oh, be who which here, Your bar. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. In a way, or girlfriends and our boyfriends, na catch.
We no my girlfriends, no my boyfriends, me and catch.
Okay. So they were not necessarily looking at you because they were interested and per se want to have an affair with you.
Okay.
Maybe because in our like they just want to see what's beneath the clothes.
Some wanted to see, but some were interested. You get it?
In a boys' school. Hey,
It's a mixed school.
semi school with girls, I mean with girls in it. I mean a boys' dorm in a girls' school with fine ladies in it. They were, hey, I know you're superstar, high five.
Baby, I could be like I take attention.
Okay, so what's the balance of your friends? Are you more of male? Because usually male boys are boys and girls are girls. How is it like for you?
Okay, with me, I'm very selective when it comes to the street acting boys. Very selective because you see a boy who is very straight acting, but oh you're being a down for no person taking advantage of you or per se on the you know what any would be. Yes, that's why you see me more often with girls. Because same girls they won't be here, but boy there because I'm acting girly or be used to such an opportunity because we are friends. We use that opportunity, not they approaching me. So when I give in, then we'll be like friends with benefits.
Girls are yeah, girls and boy bestie yeah, after boys and so. Whew, that's quite a lot to take in. But you are surviving the living.
Oh yes, I'm surviving.
All right. So fast forward, you've come out of SHS. They didn't hoot at you because it's like no Bia was like sort of liking you.
Oh yes. Do you know one thing? Anywhere I see myself, like I'm happy. I try to make people happy. So that's how come I get a lot of friends.
Likes and not
Exactly. If you don't like me and I notice it straight away, I'll tell you point blank that I know you don't like me, so don't come close to me. Just move away from me.
Okay, so
Yes.
for you are saying your mind is clear and all of that. So oh okay. So fast forward to university. You've bought take us through university.
Okay. After I was in SHS when I bought phones. So I bought University of Ghana and I bought Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology and I bought is it Takrade Poly also? I don't know, yes. So I chose my course and all that. So University of Ghana gave me Family and Consumer Sciences. So that's how I was being admitted.
That would take me to your love for cooking and culinary and catering. Why didn't you just go on and wait for Takoradi Polytechnic? Because you do in total that.
Yes, they get Takoradi Polytechnic gave me was in hospitality, which is more of, but I wanted a degree first before I can shift towards the cooking aspect.
So the dream isn't dead. Okay, with that determination, he started from SHS. It is not dead. So now, what are you doing about your food and cooking and catering?
Okay, last year during the COVID time, I was home. I wasn't doing anything, so I was like, oh, always home cooking. Why don't I ask my dad one of the shops and I use it for some like a mini restaurant? So I had 300 cities on me. And I sat down, wrote the things I would need for this cooking, just around yesterday's. And I went to town to get them. So when I came, my dad was like, "Hey, what am I coming? I'm coming to do. Am I coming to do?" I was like, "Oh no, I want to start a business." And I was like, "Oh, that's good." So he encouraged me, and my stepmother came. No, my stepmother was in the village, so I called her and I told her this was I'm coming. She was like, "Oh, if anything, I should just tell her so she can help me." And I spoke to my mom. I spoke to a lot of family members because family is family, not friends. I don't really do business with friends. I focus on my family.
The way you have that family support is so surreal and it's so lovely and it's like it's just on. Give your family shout outs. Like,
Oh yeah, I really love my family. My family is everything to me. If you try any of my family members, you have me to content with. Thank you very much.
okay, and then the way you are open about your family too, and they're also open about you and like you say your stepmom.
Yes. Okay. Okay. With my mom and dad, I'm their firstborn and the only child. So they were separated when I was about 7 years old.
Full stop.
That is
Full stop. Explained. Yeah, 5 marks. And yet 20 marks. One line. Okay. So is that how come you sort of lived with your aunts for?
Exactly. I was with my aunt when even my mom was here. My aunt took me like her own son. Yes. So I was my mom. My aunt, let me say, my aunt is the one who has taken care of me throughout my life. Yes. So she died about 4 years ago. So that's how come.
And that's like your first year in.
Uni. So I really went through a lot back in uni. I couldn't because the love was so deep. Do you get this? I was so we are very compatible. So it was so sad.
Sorry. And now you're in uni. You are from SHS. You wanted to be away from home because the doting is too much. And now uni is like full gear independence. Even though we will take chop money, of course. But there you had all the teachers and everything sort of checking in on you. Here it's full nana freedom. And it's also, of course, you're not going to take a girl's room, boys' room.
Okay.
And it's sort of reliving your dormitory days. Were you able?
Okay. So in uni, my first day at, let me say, school, or my first day at school.
Did you keep a diary?
Not really.
Not really. What's not really?
Not really, because I have all in memory. Yes, I have everything in memory. So my first day at school, I was in class and we all introduced ourselves. The girls thought, hey, as a boy, you cool. I'm Mr. Shay. We need the eba. So after class one day, I went to what's the name? My hostel, and a friend came to visit my roommate. But that friend brought a lady. There were two ladies. So I was watching Jennifer's Diary, and one lady came to sit by me, and we were watching Jennifer's Diary. So I prepared Indomie, and the lady ate with me. We're eating, like we were laughing. The chemistry was there.
You meet somebody first, they know Dinidrian.
The chemistry was there. So the following day, I went to class and I saw this. I was like, I said, Chenyo. It seems like, I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm about why didn't me share Jennifer's Diary. I'm saying from Estadia. I'm saying goodness.
Okay, and that brings us to our original Estadia. You should watch. I have her video. We did a cookout with her, and then you just go and watch it. Then you have like the laugh of your life.
Estadia. I was like, wow, like the vibe was there. She was like, oh, I really liked you. Oh. And from there, and so everyone knows Esther and I. Yes, we are very, very.
At a point, they were confusing.
Lecturers.
And it's true. When you see them, you think they are twins. They'll say they are twins. At a moment, they'll say they are brothers. Frankly, I thought they were twins, so I thought they were related.
Yes, a lot of people thought Esther and I we are related, but we are best of friends.
That's nice.
Yes.
I'm reminiscing some.
So yes, Esther, and we had Albright and Tracy. Yes, but they are Albright was the shish, but Tracy was the coolest among us.
Right.
Yes. So that's how my uni was, and with uni, first day in uni, before because of this hostel, it was difficult for me getting hostel. So I bought a bed from someone actually, and not knowing the person duped me. So it was my level 100 was something like a mess up B. So Esther was the one with me, encouraging me, supporting me, come to paints. Like if you don't have money, I can give you. So there I called my auntie. She's in London. I called and I told her the money she gave me, the boy she was like, oh, no problem. I'll send you again. So second semester in level 100, then I moved to paints.
Wow.
Yes.
That's such a touching story, you know. So it means sometimes you can have friends who can make you.
Yes.
Yes.
And Esther is one, honestly speaking. If it wasn't for Esther, my uni days would have been hell. Because of the way I am, a lot of people didn't like me, the boys. But do you know one thing? Boys really like food though. The moment they saw me, they didn't like me. But because I started cooking, always cooking, and wow. That boys knew who say ja. Because boys they don't know how to cook. A lot of boys don't know how to cook. So I was, let me say, the chef in every room, in every level. I was a chef there because I'm always cooking.
So for you, you didn't even move with your friends from room to room. You're meeting different
People, meeting different people. And I made a lot of friends due to my cooking because boys love food. So
to omuba no ya just baby
the mo pekra pekra jollof rice. Me jollof rice. Me jollof rice. Some me chicken. Everybody, the accolades alone. So yes, that's how come I got let me say straight acting boys as friends. Yes, because some of them, no matter what, only major but mom pay masem. But me di major but only major the time I need them no maba. Some be some madam for no we di jane no. It's one time, but who name say me pon lectures in them. Is I prepared, was it jollof rice or something? It's okoti be no or in such a way say me ba me who so name say me ba in them. It's me rad them on you after the na born in me. Or to what? Wow, only mean you're fine. Wow, me join now. How are you going to do it?
Brother, hey, Nana Nizikawa.
Just come on, then, like. Debia menu and he wants to eat, but because you're not that, so he finds it difficult.
Because I'm sure my high pay until pay and a for free of charging.
Maybe I know I didn't mind. So I just left him. I didn't mind. So that's how my in uni days I had my best friends were Esther Dia and Nana Brew Foya. He's a male. He's also girly like me. So I met Nana Brew when I went to paint. That's how I met him. He's a very good person, very very good person, and he also he doesn't know how to cook. I would say, it's me, Nana, you don't know how to cook. Accept it. You can come and beat me. When you say Janina, I mean, today Bia is with me. So with Fire and Estadia, we've been through a lot. You can imagine Esther fought a boy because the boy insulted me. Esther is almost true, no, or a tigress.
Wow.
Yeah, so Esther helped me, like, because a lot, like, I don't know, uni was kind of stressful, but Esther was there for me. That is it. All the way through from level 100 to.
And it's like you always sort of have somebody who is there for you, like some angel watching over you.
Yes, exactly. Everywhere I go to, I have like me be a order me extraordinary. So what I say, like even at my workplace when I'm doing my service now, let me see, I don't know how to put this, but the men over there, some are very judgmental, like they'll go to my madam, hey, this your boy, the way he has piercings, yeah. I don't wear earrings at work, but I don't know how come he saw the hole. So not on examine my body, like he was examining me. So he went to tell my madam. My madam was like, "Oh no, like they should leave me." So that's it. I get someone to like me extraordinarily everywhere I go to.
See every other voice.
Hey.
So yeah.
Sir?
Hey, it's an opinion. They can have it.
Okay. Dinah Hamilton.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So now that we know everything about you, and we know that Sisiano, when you're degree, oh, be full nyanya into food.
Exactly.
So the waka with you and hon sebno. Me am paid to Bambi eti.
No problem.
You got me?
No problem.
So tell us, what you and Sisia oh be same. What should we expect from Emmanuel?
So the name of my business is Niis Cuisine. That's the name, and we take orders for parties, funeral, birthday, hangouts, every activity that needs food there. I'm there for you. Zizi, Nayekese. So my IG handle is Nii_Cuisine. And my telephone number is 020-394-8043.
You take pre-orders, we can walk in and take.
Yes, everything. I do everything. I bake as well. Yes. Cakes, sausage rolls, turnovers, quiche.
Anything baking.
Yes, I'm there for you.
Choose Imes Cuisine. I mean,
Cuisine.
Niis Cuisine. Yes. Give us a number again.
020-394-8043 or 024-281-8642.
You
Just a
got it.
call and I'm
It's just
there
a
for
call
you.
away. All
Yeah.
right. Okay. Thank you very much. And you know, we have started this new segment called On the Spot. Either you have a talent
Okay.
or you choose a challenge.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I can do both because I'm versatile in everything.
Versatile in everything. Where
Hey, not everything, everything.
now the makeup, but oh, your mind is rotting. Oh dear, show us what you've got. So for the talent,
Am I starting with the talent or the challenge? Let me start with the challenge because the talent is about cooking.
so you're going to do a abracadabra.
Oh yes.
Okay.
So with the challenge, I'm coming to sing one song from who Nicki Minaj.
DJ Boyanyom.
Pills and potions, we overdose in. I'm angry, but I still love you. I still love us, still love us, still love us, still love us, still love us.
Ayo, ayo.
Lyrics not sound, me nim lyrics though.
Herb. Bye.